Welcome to the Forge of Souls, where comfort is the first sacrifice on the altar of greatness. This is Stoicism, unvarnished and raw, a call to arms for the few who dare to face life's harshest truths with eyes wide open and hearts encased in armor. You seek wisdom? Prepare to be stripped bare, to have every illusion torn from your grasp, leaving you standing in the stark light of truth. This path is not for the seekers of shallow peace, but for warriors of the inner world, where the greatest victories are won in silence, unseen. Forget the noise of the world. The real battle rages within, a storm against which your spirit must stand, unyielding. This is the essence of Stoicism, a relentless pursuit of self-mastery, where every hardship is an opportunity to strengthen your resolve, every challenge a chance to test the steel of your virtues. Hear this not as an invitation, but as a summons to awaken the indomitable spirit within. The path before you is rugged, fraught with trials that will break you or remake you. Will you shrink back, or will you step forward, forged anew in the fires of discipline and courage? This moment is your crucible. Rise to the challenge, embrace the Stoic path, and transform not just your fate, but your very being. The journey begins now, not with a step, but with a leap into the abyss, armed with nothing but your will and the unwavering conviction of the Stoic warrior. The battle for mastery over self is the noblest fight. Will you answer the call? The first beacon on this path is the Forge of Souls. Here we confront the unvarnished truth of Stoicism, a philosophy not of retreat, but of engagement with the deepest realms of our being. In the Forge of Souls, comfort is not merely set aside, it is sacrificed upon the altar of personal growth and enlightenment. This is where you are stripped of every illusion, every false comfort that has shielded you from the raw realities of existence. It is in this crucible that your true self is revealed, forged in the relentless pursuit of wisdom and virtue. The process is merciless, demanding nothing less than your complete surrender to transformation. The flames of this forge do not burn to consume, but to purify. Each trial, each moment of discomfort, serves to temper your spirit, making it stronger, more resilient. Here, in the searing heat of self-examination and relentless discipline, the dross of superficiality and complacency is burned away, revealing the unbreakable core of your being. To stand in the Forge of Souls is to accept that true greatness comes not from external accolades, but from the mastery of one's inner world. It is a solemn vow to pursue a life of virtue, to embody the principles of Stoicism not as abstract ideals, but as living, breathing realities. This path demands an unwavering commitment to self-improvement, a relentless pursuit of excellence in every thought, every action, every heartbeat. The journey through the Forge of Souls is solitary, a pilgrimage into the depths of your own nature. Yet it is far from lonely, for in this quest you are joined by the spirits of countless warriors who have walked this path before you. Their whispers, tales of valor and endurance fill the air, urging you onward, reminding you that though the path is arduous, the rewards are beyond measure. Here, in the crucible of Stoicism, you are called to confront your fears, to face the darkest corners of your soul with courage and integrity. It is a challenge to live each day as a testament to your values, to stand resolute in the face of life's tempests, not as a victim of circumstances, but as a master of your fate. The Forge of Souls is not a punishment, but a privilege, an opportunity to strip away the veneer of superficiality and encounter the essence of true being. It is here that you learn the most profound lesson of Stoicism, that the only true possession you have is your character, and the only true power, your will. Warriors of the inner world. This realm is not marked by the clamor of battle, nor adorned with the spoils of war as known in the physical realm. Here, the battleground is the vast landscape of the mind and spirit, where the true essence of courage, resilience, and wisdom is not only tested, but forged. To be a warrior of the inner world means to engage in a ceaseless battle, not against external foes, but against the more insidious enemies that dwell within: fear, complacency, desire, and doubt. These adversaries do not confront us in open field, but strike in the shadows of our thoughts and emotions, challenging our resolve, questioning our convictions, and tempting us to stray from the path of virtue. In this internal conflict, the weapons are not swords or shields, but the principles of Stoicism itself: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Each principle serves as both armor and armament, protecting us from the onslaught of vice and empowering us to conquer our baser instincts. Wisdom lights the path. Justice ensures our actions align with our highest ideals. Courage fortifies our will against fear and adversity, and temperance guides us to moderation in all things. The life of a warrior of the inner world is marked by constant vigilance and unyielding discipline. Every moment presents a choice, a challenge to act not on impulse but on principle, to respond to trials not with despair but with equanimity. It is a commitment to see beyond the ephemeral, to value the eternal verities of character over the fleeting temptations of circumstance. This path is arduous, fraught with trials that test the very limits of our endurance and resolve. Yet, it is in the heat of these battles that the true warrior of the inner world is forged. Each victory over self-doubt, each triumph over desire, each moment of choosing virtue over vice, strengthens our resolve and hones our spirit, making us not just survivors of the internal war, but masters of ourselves. The journey of the warrior of the inner world is one of profound transformation. It demands not just the courage to confront our shadows, but the wisdom to understand them, not just the strength to overcome them, but the temperance to learn from them. It is a path of relentless self-improvement, where each step taken in virtue brings us closer to the ideal of the Stoic sage, unassailable in spirit and impeccable in character. In embracing the mantle of the warrior of the inner world, we accept that the greatest battles we face are fought in the silence of our own hearts. Yet, it is within this silence that we discover our true power, the indomitable strength of a spirit forged in the principles of Stoicism. As we emerge victorious from these battles, we do not seek accolades or renown. Our reward is the serenity and resilience of a soul tempered in the crucible of constant, vigilant struggle against the forces that seek to undermine our virtue, the silence of victory. This is not a realm where triumphs are heralded by fanfares or celebrated in the public squares. Instead, it is where the most profound and enduring victories are secured within the quiet recesses of the soul, unseen and unsung except by the self that has achieved them. The silence of victory speaks to the essence of Stoicism, where true success is measured not by external achievements, but by internal harmony and the mastery of one's emotions and desires. It is in this silence that the Stoic finds their strength, not in the accolades of the world, but in the quiet assurance of living in accordance with nature and reason. In this silent victory, the clamor of the world fades away, and what remains is the purity of purpose and the peace that comes from knowing you have acted with integrity, regardless of the outcome. This peace is not a passive acceptance, but a profound acknowledgement of one's power over their reactions and responses to the external world. The Stoic warrior knows that the only true victory is over oneself. Each moment of choosing reason over impulse, virtue over vice, and duty over desire is a silent victory, a testament to the strength of the will and the purity of the spirit. These victories are not marked by medals or monuments, but are recorded in the fabric of our character, invisible to all but felt deeply within the core of our being. This concept challenges the conventional understanding of success. It shifts the focus from achieving to being, from conquering the world to mastering oneself. The Stoic rejoices in these silent victories, for they signify not just the triumph of will, but the alignment of one's life with the universal laws of nature and reason. The storm within. This is the arena where the internal tempests rage, where the storms of emotion, doubt, and fear threaten to overthrow the tranquility of the mind. Yet it is within this tumult that the Stoic finds their true power, learning to stand unyielded, a lighthouse amidst the fury, guiding not by dictating the weather, but by mastering their response to it. The storm within symbolizes the constant internal struggle against the forces that seek to disturb our peace of mind and sway us from our path of virtue. Emotions like anger, envy, and fear are akin to fierce winds and raging waters, capable of leading us astray if left unchecked. The Stoic's task is not to deny these emotions, for they are part of the human experience, but to navigate through them with reason and wisdom, ensuring they do not dictate our actions. In facing the storm within, the Stoic employs the virtues as their compass: wisdom to discern the nature of the emotions and the correct course of action, justice to ensure that their responses are fair and aligned with the common good, courage to face the tempest without flinching, and temperance to maintain balance and avoid being swept away by the gales of passion or desire. This internal battleground is where many of the most significant victories are won. To stand firm when the tempest rages, to remain composed and rational when every instinct might urge otherwise, is a testament to the strength of one's character and the depth of their commitment to Stoic principles. It is here, in the quiet after the storm, that the Stoic finds true peace, not the absence of conflict, but the presence of order within chaos. The storm within also teaches the Stoic about the impermanence of external conditions. Just as no storm can rage forever, no external situation is eternal. By learning to maintain their composure and integrity through the internal storms, the Stoic is better prepared to face the vicissitudes of fortune, understanding that just as they have mastery over their internal world, they can navigate the external world with equanimity. Engaging with the storm within is an exercise in self-mastery and resilience. It is a reminder that our internal environment is the one domain over which we have complete control. While we cannot command the storms to cease, we can learn to sail our ship with such skill that we remain unharmed and unshaken by the tempests that life sends our way. The pursuit of self-mastery. This is the essence of the Stoic quest, a relentless drive to govern not just one's actions, but the very impulses and emotions that fuel them. It is here, in the meticulous cultivation of self-discipline and the vigilant governance of the inner self, that the Stoic forges their true strength. The pursuit of self-mastery is a call to arms against the most persistent of foes: our own untamed desires, unchecked impulses, and the myriad distractions that besiege us in our daily lives. This is not merely a battle. It is a sustained campaign, a lifelong commitment to the elevation of the self above the mire of base instincts and societal pressures. In this pursuit, the tools are as ancient as they are potent: the virtues of wisdom, to navigate the complexities of life with clarity and insight; courage, to face the inevitable adversities with steadfastness and resilience; justice, to act with fairness and integrity, both towards oneself and others; and temperance, to find the golden mean in all things, avoiding the extremes of excess and deficiency. The pursuit of self-mastery demands more than mere self-control. It requires a deep understanding of one's nature, a profound awareness of one's place in the cosmos, and a steadfast commitment to living in accordance with reason. It is in this disciplined pursuit that the Stoic finds freedom, not the freedom to indulge every whim, but the far greater freedom from being enslaved by them. This journey is marked by constant self-examination and reflection, a rigorous accounting of one's thoughts, actions, and motivations. It is a path that calls for relentless vigilance, for the forces that seek to divert us from our course are tireless in their efforts. Yet it is also a path of great reward, for in mastering oneself, one gains a kingdom no external force can ever usurp. The pursuit of self-mastery is the foundation upon which the Stoic builds their life. It is the wellspring of their tranquility, the source of their strength, and the bedrock of their freedom. In mastering themselves, they become impervious to the vicissitudes of fate, capable of joy in the face of adversity, and serene amidst the chaos of the world. The summons of the indomitable spirit. This is the clarion call to awaken the formidable force within us, a spirit unconquerable by external circumstances, unyielding in the face of adversity, and steadfast in its pursuit of virtue. It is a summons to rise above the ordinary, to embody the extraordinary resilience and fortitude that Stoicism espouses. The summons of the indomitable spirit is not merely an invitation, it is a challenge to confront and conquer the internal barriers that confine us, to transcend the limitations imposed by fear, doubt, and societal expectations. It beckons us to unleash the full magnitude of our will, to harness our inner power in the relentless pursuit of self-improvement and the embodiment of Stoic virtues. Embracing this summons means recognizing that the greatest obstacles we face are often those we erect ourselves. It calls for a revolution within, a radical transformation of our attitude towards life's trials and tribulations. The indomitable spirit sees every hardship not as a hindrance, but as an opportunity to forge character, to test resilience, and to affirm commitment to Stoic principles. This spirit is characterized by an unwavering resolve, a deep-seated belief in one's capacity to endure, adapt, and overcome. It is the essence of the Stoic warrior, armed not with weapons, but with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. It is a testament to the power of the human will when aligned with reason and virtue. To heed the summons of the indomitable spirit is to commit to a life of constant growth and unwavering virtue. It is to live with purpose, integrity, and a profound sense of duty to oneself and to others. This path demands resilience, for it is strewn with challenges that test the very core of our being. Yet it is precisely through these challenges that the indomitable spirit is nurtured and its brilliance revealed. The journey of awakening and cultivating this indomitable spirit is both personal and universal. It is personal, for each of us must face our unique set of challenges and inner demons. Yet it is also universal, for it connects us with the timeless struggle of humanity to find meaning, purpose, and strength in the face of life's inevitable adversities. The rugged path. This metaphorical terrain embodies the Stoic understanding that the journey toward wisdom and virtue is not one of ease and comfort, but rather a challenging expedition, fraught with obstacles and trials that test our resilience, discipline, and commitment to growth. The rugged path is a reminder that the pursuit of a Stoic life is akin to navigating a treacherous landscape. It demands vigilance, fortitude, and an unwavering commitment to navigate the steep inclines and sudden descents that characterize the journey of self-improvement and ethical living. This path is not chosen for its ease, but for the strength it builds within us, the depth of character it cultivates, and the profound sense of achievement it bestows upon those who traverse it with integrity and purpose. Embarking on the rugged path means embracing discomfort as a tool for growth. It is in the moments of struggle that we find our true strength, learning to overcome the external and internal adversities that challenge our resolve. The Stoic understands that comfort often leads to complacency, while adversity fosters strength, resilience, and a deeper appreciation for the simple, enduring virtues of life. This journey requires a shift in perspective, seeing obstacles not as impediments to our progress, but as essential elements of our development. Each challenge we encounter is an opportunity to practice the Stoic virtues: wisdom, to navigate the complexities of life; courage, to face adversity with composure; justice, to act with integrity and fairness; and temperance, to maintain balance and self-control in the face of desires and extremes. The rugged path also symbolizes the Stoic's journey towards self-sufficiency and inner peace. By learning to rely on oneself, cultivating an inner citadel impervious to the vicissitudes of fortune, the Stoic achieves a form of freedom and contentment that is not contingent upon external circumstances. This inner fortress becomes a sanctuary of tranquility, a place of refuge in the midst of life's storms. To walk the rugged path is to understand that the journey itself is the destination. There is no final achievement in Stoicism, no end point at which one is declared wise or virtuous. Instead, it is a perpetual process of becoming, a lifelong commitment to embodying the principles of Stoicism in every thought, action, and interaction with the world. The leap into the abyss. This stark metaphor encapsulates the Stoics' bold embrace of uncertainty and the unknown, urging us to confront our fears and reservations with a leap of faith into the depths of self-discovery and philosophical commitment. The leap into the abyss symbolizes a pivotal moment in the Stoic journey, a deliberate choice to abandon the familiar shores of conventional wisdom and societal expectations, venturing instead into the uncharted waters of self-mastery and virtue. It is an act of courage, a testament to the Stoics' readiness to question deeply held beliefs, to dismantle the ego, and to confront the void without flinching. This leap is not a reckless plunge into darkness, but a reasoned, calculated embrace of life's inherent uncertainties. It acknowledges that true growth occurs not within the safe confines of comfort and predictability, but in the challenging, often turbulent realms of doubt and introspection. The Stoic, equipped with the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, is uniquely prepared for this journey, understanding that the abyss is not a chasm of despair but a crucible of transformation. Engaging with the leap into the abyss requires a profound trust in the process of philosophical inquiry and personal development. It is an acceptance of the idea that the path to enlightenment is fraught with challenges that test not only our intellectual resolve, but the very fiber of our character. Yet it is precisely this trust that transforms the abyss from a void of fear into a wellspring of opportunity. This leap is also a relinquishment of the illusion of control over external events, a surrender to the flow of nature and the acceptance of fate as something beyond our command. The Stoic, in making this leap, embraces the concept of amor fati, the love of one's fate, recognizing that while we cannot control the events that befall us, we possess absolute sovereignty over our reactions and attitudes. The leap into the abyss is, ultimately, a commitment to the Stoic way of life, a life of purpose, integrity, and virtue. It is a declaration that we are ready to forsake the superficial trappings of external success for the profound rewards of internal peace and resilience. This leap is not a one-time act, but a continuous process of renewal and dedication to living according to Stoic principles, regardless of the trials and tribulations that may come our way. The noblest fight. This culminating point embodies the Stoic conviction that the most significant battle we engage in is not against external adversaries, but within the arena of our own souls. It is here, in the quiet struggles of our inner lives, where the noblest fight is waged, a relentless battle for virtue, wisdom, and inner peace. The noblest fight underscores the Stoic belief in the paramount importance of ethical living and self-improvement over any external achievements or material success. This battle is noble because it is universal and timeless, resonating with the core of human existence. It is the fight to live a life of purpose, to embody the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in every action, and to maintain tranquility amidst life's inevitable upheavals. Engaging in the noblest fight demands a profound commitment to self-awareness and self-discipline. It requires us to be vigilant against the seductions of vice, the distractions of the external world, and the easy allure of complacency. Every moment presents a new skirmish in this fight, a decision to be made, an impulse to be controlled, a duty to be fulfilled. This battle is noble not only because of its aim, but also because of its method. The Stoic fights not with aggression, but with reason, not with denial, but with acceptance, not with evasion, but with engagement. It is a battle fought with the heart and mind, using the tools of reflection, meditation, and deliberate action. The weapons are the Stoic virtues, honed through study, practice, and the continual effort to live according to nature. The noblest fight is inherently personal, yet its implications are universal. By striving to live virtuously, we not only elevate our own lives, but contribute to the betterment of society. Our individual battles for integrity and self-mastery ripple outward, influencing those around us and shaping the world in subtle but profound ways. Victory in the noblest fight is not marked by a definitive end or a moment of triumph. Instead, it is measured by the progress we make each day towards becoming the best versions of ourselves. It is a lifelong commitment, a journey that is its own reward. The true victory lies in the striving and the continuous effort to face life's challenges with grace, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to Stoic principles. The noblest fight, encapsulating the essence of Stoicism in mastering oneself and living in accordance with nature and reason. To extend beyond into a 10th point would be to venture into reflections and applications of these principles in new dimensions of our lives, exploring how the Stoic virtues guide us not just in personal growth and inner tranquility, but also in our interactions with others, our contributions to society, and our responses to the global challenges of our time. This continuous application and integration of Stoic principles into every facet of existence could indeed form an ongoing, ever-evolving 10th beacon, symbolizing the lifelong journey of Stoic practice. It represents the Stoics' endeavor to extend their philosophy beyond the self, applying wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance to enact positive change in the world around them, embodying virtue in action. In this spirit, the 10th beacon might shine light on the application of virtue, emphasizing the active role each Stoic is called to play in the world. It's a call to extend the discipline of self-mastery and the pursuit of personal virtue into broader spheres, engaging with community, stewarding the environment, and practicing kindness and justice in our relationships. This beacon would illuminate the path of the Stoic as a citizen of the world, where the personal cultivation of virtue radiates outward, influencing and uplifting society. Application of virtue encapsulates the Stoic principle of living according to nature, recognizing our interconnectedness with others and the world at large. It challenges us to apply our Stoic principles not in isolation, but as active participants in the fabric of life, contributing to the common good and embodying the ideals of cosmopolitanism that the Stoics espoused. As we consider this broader application, let us reflect on how the virtues guide us in facing contemporary challenges, fostering resilience, empathy, and a sense of global responsibility. Let this 10th beacon remind us that the journey of Stoicism is not solely inward, but outward, an endless horizon where the practice of virtue meets the complexities of the world. The harmony of community. This principle underscores the Stoic recognition of our social nature and the importance of our relationships and roles within the community and the larger fabric of humanity. The harmony of community reflects the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of all people, rooted in the concept of cosmopolitanism, the idea that all human beings belong to a single community, governed by mutual respect and shared rationality. It emphasizes the responsibility of each individual to contribute positively to this global community, practicing and promoting social virtues such as justice, kindness, and empathy in every interaction. This beacon calls us to extend our Stoic practice beyond personal development and inner tranquility, urging us to actively engage in creating a more harmonious society. It challenges us to consider how our actions, guided by Stoic virtues, can contribute to the common good, fostering a sense of unity, understanding, and compassion among diverse peoples. Engaging with the harmony of community involves practicing empathy, understanding and sharing the feelings of others, striving to see situations from multiple perspectives, and responding with compassion and kindness. Promoting justice, acting with fairness and integrity, advocating for equity and the rights of others, and contributing to a society where all members can flourish. Fostering cooperation, recognizing our mutual dependence and working collaboratively towards common goals, valuing the contributions of each individual. Cultivating respect, acknowledging the dignity of every person, celebrating diversity, and engaging in dialogue with openness and tolerance. Encouraging community service, actively participating in initiatives that improve the well-being of others, whether through volunteer work, mentorship, or advocacy. The harmony of community also reminds us that our actions, however small, have a ripple effect, influencing the broader social fabric. It invites us to live intentionally, making choices that not only align with Stoic virtues, but also contribute to a more just, compassionate, and harmonious world. The stewardship of the earth. This concept extends the Stoic commitment to virtue and rationality into our relationship with the natural world, emphasizing our responsibility to care for and preserve the environment for future generations. The stewardship of the earth reflects a profound understanding of our place within the cosmos, recognizing that humans are not separate from nature, but an integral part of it. This principle urges us to apply Stoic wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance in our interactions with the natural world, advocating for a life that respects the delicate balance of ecosystems and seeks sustainability in all actions. Engaging with this principle involves living sustainably, making conscious choices to reduce our environmental footprint, embracing practices that minimize harm to the earth, and promoting the use of renewable resources. Advocating for conservation, supporting efforts to preserve natural habitats, protect endangered species, and restore ecosystems damaged by human activity. Educating for awareness, raising consciousness about environmental issues, the importance of biodiversity, and the need for sustainable living practices among communities. Practicing mindfulness, recognizing the impact of our daily actions on the environment, and choosing to live in a way that harmonizes with the natural world, rather than exploiting it. Fostering resilience, building and supporting communities and ecosystems that are resilient to environmental changes and disasters, ensuring they can adapt and thrive in the face of challenges. The stewardship of the earth calls us to reflect on the Stoic notion of living according to nature, extending this to encompass a commitment to the health and well-being of our planet. It challenges us to view environmental stewardship not as a burden, but as a natural extension of our quest for virtue, a tangible expression of our respect for the interconnectedness of all life. In embracing this principle, we are reminded that the Stoic virtues are not confined to human interactions, but are applicable to all aspects of life, including our relationship with the earth. It underscores the idea that true wisdom includes understanding the impact of our existence on the world around us and taking action to ensure that impact is positive and nurturing. The unity of knowledge and action. This concept bridges the gap between understanding Stoic principles intellectually and living them out in every facet of our existence, emphasizing the inseparable nature of wisdom and virtue in thought and deed. The unity of knowledge and action asserts that true understanding is not merely theoretical, but is manifested through our actions. It is not enough for a Stoic to comprehend the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. One must embody these virtues, making them visible through consistent ethical behavior in personal life, within the community, and in interaction with the natural world. Engaging with this principle involves consistent practice, integrating Stoic virtues into daily life, ensuring that every decision and action reflects a commitment to wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. Reflective action, pausing to consider the Stoic principles before acting, allowing wisdom to guide our choices and ensuring our actions serve the greater good. Lifelong learning, embracing the journey of Stoic practice as one of continuous growth, where knowledge deepens through experience and reflection, informing and refining our actions. Teaching by example, living in a way that serves as a model for others, demonstrating the transformative power of Stoic philosophy through the quality of our interactions, our respect for the environment, and our contributions to society. Adaptive integration, recognizing the dynamic nature of life and being willing to adapt our actions as we gain deeper insights and face new challenges, while remaining anchored to core Stoic virtues. The unity of knowledge and action challenges us to transcend the theoretical aspects of Stoicism, moving beyond the study of texts and the contemplation of virtues to the active embodiment of these principles. It calls for a harmonious balance between learning and doing, where each informs and enhances the other, creating a virtuous cycle of growth and application. This principle serves as a call to action, urging us to apply our Stoic understanding in tangible, impactful ways. It reinforces the idea that the measure of our philosophy is not found in the eloquence of our words, but in the integrity of our actions. By uniting knowledge and action, we fulfill the Stoic mission of living a life of virtue, not as an abstract ideal, but as a living, breathing reality. The cultivation of resilience and adaptability. This principle acknowledges that while the world is fraught with change and uncertainty, our capacity to remain steadfast and flexible in the face of adversity is where true Stoic strength lies. The cultivation of resilience and adaptability is about nurturing an inner core of strength that allows us to withstand life's inevitable storms while remaining open and responsive to the lessons these challenges offer. It's a dynamic balance between enduring steadfastly and evolving gracefully, embodying the Stoic virtues in a world that constantly tests our commitment to them. Engaging with this principle involves embracing change, recognizing change as a fundamental aspect of existence, and approaching it not with fear or resistance, but as an opportunity for growth and learning. Developing flexibility, cultivating a mindset that is open to new ideas and different perspectives, allowing us to adapt our approaches in the face of changing circumstances without compromising our core principles. Strengthening endurance, building our capacity to endure hardships with composure and dignity, drawing on the wellspring of inner strength that Stoicism develops, learning from adversity, viewing challenges not as obstacles but as teachers, each offering valuable lessons in virtue, wisdom, and the art of living well, fostering a growth mindset, encouraging an attitude of continuous learning and self-improvement, where the focus is on progress and the pursuit of excellence rather than on perfection or the avoidance of failure. The cultivation of resilience and adaptability speaks to the heart of Stoic practice. It is not a static achievement but a dynamic process of becoming more robust and more flexible in the face of life's flux. This principle does not mean we are indifferent to the world's challenges, but that we engage with them from a place of strength and wisdom, using them as catalysts for personal and collective growth. This principle is especially relevant in today's rapidly changing world, where uncertainty often seems the only constant. By cultivating resilience and adaptability, we prepare ourselves not just to survive, but to thrive, turning the challenges we face into opportunities for deepening our Stoic practice and enhancing our contribution to the world. The practice of compassionate Stoicism. This principle emphasizes the importance of extending our Stoic virtues beyond personal development and resilience, advocating for a compassionate approach in our interactions with others. It underscores the Stoic commitment to empathy, kindness, and the betterment of society as a whole. The practice of compassionate Stoicism reminds us that the Stoic journey is not one of isolation, but of connection. It is a call to apply our understanding of the Stoic virtues in ways that support, uplift, and heal our communities. This approach combines the strength and self-discipline of Stoicism with a deep-seated compassion for the human condition, recognizing that everyone is fighting their own battles, often invisible to the outside world. Engaging with this principle involves empathetic engagement, actively practicing empathy, striving to understand the perspectives, feelings, and experiences of others without quick judgment or indifference. Kindness in action. Making kindness a deliberate practice, not just in response to kindness received, but as a proactive and fundamental aspect of our interaction with the world. Supporting others. Using our strength, resilience, and wisdom to support others in their struggles. Offering guidance, comfort, and practical help wherever possible. Promoting healing. Recognizing the healing power of Stoic principles and seeking ways to share this with others, whether through formal support mechanisms or simple everyday acts of kindness. Community building. Actively contributing to the creation of supportive, empathetic communities that foster mutual respect, understanding, and the shared pursuit of the common good. The practice of compassionate Stoicism challenges us to expand our Stoic practice from a personal philosophy to a social ethos. It asks us to look beyond our own growth and to consider how we can contribute to the welfare of others, embodying the Stoic ideals of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance in our broader interactions. This principle is particularly pertinent in a world that often seems divided and fraught with conflict. By embracing compassionate Stoicism, we can become agents of unity and healing, bridging divides with empathy and understanding, and contributing to a more compassionate, resilient society.